guys, I'm Racing Chewy Side, and I got a video for you guys today, and it's a track guide for Dover, as you can see here in the background. And it's a little bit late this week, but that's because I just didn't have time, but I'll hopefully get it out before the fixed race tonight, so yeah. So as usual, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through things, but this week's will be a little bit different, I guess. Just for the fact is I want to put up a little strategy thing here. Just sort of what we did in the other videos, just a little bit different. So anyways, we got the race, 200 laps, track time's around 102, which is important just for the fact tires might fall off more. The field's around 70, don't quote me on that. And strategy would just be, just to stay safe and be there at the end. So let's go ahead and get to the lap. Alright, here we are. We're gonna, everything's default, set up, the fix set. No changes whatsoever, maybe to brake bias, but that's just personal. Anyways, let's do this lap. Alright, so there you have for a 22.3. That's the best I can do. Let's back this up. We're going to make our way into 1. You can see the little red banner that I'm passing, right? So that's when I'm starting my turn down. For reference, let me look out here, see it? The hell of a good logo, or whatever it's called. Anyways, as we're passing that, we're turning down into the corner. You see a crest here, sort of dips down into the corner. You see, like right here, I'm sort of putting a line across there. That's what we're kind of aiming for, so we're turning down. And as we're going over the bump, that's when I'm going to let off the gas and start to tap the brake as I'm going over it. You can see I'm down to like 15% brake, and I'm holding that until I feel it start to turn down to the bottom. Now, you want to get as close as you can to the apron. You can actually aim for this little patch of, it's kind of white and black. You see a little area? You want your left side tires right on it, on entry. So at this point, we're letting it roll. And let it roll for a while. You don't want to drift up just a little bit in the middle. Turn back down a little bit, use the throttle, and pretty much mash it off the corner. Might have to play with it. Off the corner, it's kind of tricky since the setup's kind of tight. Again, for like the 4th week in a row. So anyways, in turn 3, kind of got behind there. You see the AAA insurance, right? We're doing the same thing, turning it down in before we're on the brakes, and as we're going over the crest, get on the brakes, about the same percentage. Very similar to 1, except the car feels different entirely. Here you can get off the brakes a little bit earlier and let it roll a little more, as you can see here before we even approach that Dover 3 sign on the right there. We're already letting it roll, and once you feel it kind of stay where it's gonna, that's where you're gonna use the throttle to steer it off the corner, and hopefully stay in it for exit, and watch the exit of the corner so it does want to break free on you. So anyways, that's really all there is to it. Not much else I can explain about this track, but yeah, it's kind of late this week. Didn't really have time to do all this, so yeah. Anyways, we'll be back at the next track. You'll know what it is. I'll have it on Tuesday for sure. So yeah. Anyways, Sim Racing Chewy Side.